Good day. I'm Kehinde Adeleke, a lecturer from the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Adeleke University, Nigeria. I'm here today to continue from our tutorial. Today we are going to continue from the heating, ventilation, HVAC, sizing of air terminal devices. We are going to look at diffusers from our design, and we'll see how we are going to introduce that into this design. There are two types of device named diffuser. The first type is the supply diffuser, and the another type is a return diffuser. So we are going to draw the two diffusers. Let's start with the supply diffuser. So go to layer properties. And the inlet diffuser here can be named as a supply diffuser. Supply diffuser, and that of the outlets can be said to be return diffuser. So the two of them, we are going to use different layers. So for us to draw the supply diffuser, we are going to check the supply diffuser layer here, so that whenever we are doing, we draw with the color of the supply diffuser. So we draw the size of the diffuser according to the available standard. There are different types of diffuser, but the one we are going to be drawing is a square diffusers, and the size of the diffuser will depend on the number of diffusers to be placed in a building, as well as the CFM. So the value of the CFM will determine, together with the number of diffusers that will be used. If the CFM falls within 200 to 800, it means 12 by 12 diffuser will be drawn. If it is from 15 to 225 CFM, 6 by 6 diffuser can be selected. And from 100 to 500, 9 by 9 diffuser can be selected. So we as well have more than that. So also for the square diffuser, we can also have 15 by 15 by selecting 300 to between 300 and 1200 CFM. 15 by 15 can be used. So assuming our CFM is between let's say 300 to 1200, so we can choose to draw 15 by 15 diffuser. So 15 by 15 inches diffuser, or 24 by 24 diffuser. So based on the scale that we have in this diagram, the given dimension, which is 22 feet, so we can make use of a 24 by 24 diffuser. So to do that, we go to the rectangular icon. Now we are going to draw 24 at 24 inches, comma, by 24 inches diffuser. As you can see, we have this diagram. So the nature of diffuser, for the supply diffuser, there is a diagonal line that should be drawn for the two diagonals. It has, for supply diffuser, it has two diagonals, but for the return diffuser, it has only one diagonal. So we'll replicate this to the lower size, but it will not exceed the value of the diffuser that is being selected. So for this particular example, the size of the diffuser is then offset command O, and then we are trying to offset this. We are trying to offset this particular command by if you are measuring 24 by 24, you can just offset by 2 inches, and press enter, and we can click on the object to offset. Offset command by 2 inches and press enter. So this is the main. So we offset this, then we select this again, we offset the inner one. We select this again, we offset the inner one. We select this again, we offset the inner one. So you can stop it like this, and then we choose a line to insert the diagonal point like this. Escape. If I get the layer A, it should not be changed. Go back to the layer, and the layer is changed to supply diffuser. So select the line and draw the line from this diagonal to this diagonal. Press escape, select another line from this diagonal to this diagonal. So this is the diagram for a given diffuser. So we are going to draw the arrow command by using the LE command and the leading command. Press enter, then we'll draw from which point. You can take from the center point here, and we draw the line from here. Okay, so you can move this by click on move by let's say 2 to 3 inches. 3 inches. And then we now replicate this by using array command. This is array as array command. We are making the array of this object in a polar form. So click on polar form, making the array. Take it again. So we are making the array AR command, and we press enter of this point. Then we select this center as we make it polar first. Then we select the center. So you can see the number of arrows that is being selected. So we'll take this one to 4 items. So and this is reduced to 4. Then we close the arrow window. So this is can be taken as a supply cylinder. So we can name this. We are going to annotation and we type this as a go to assembly layer and say supply diffuser SDF which is 24 by 24 by 24 inches. So supply diffuser, this is small, can increase scale to let's say 2 inches. Now we click the outer part of the supply. So you can move this towards the object. So this is supply diffuser of 24 by 24 inches. The next one that we're going to draw is the return diffuser. We change the layer and we go to rectangle, then we draw the rectangle, press at 24 inches by 24 inches and press enter. Then we can replicate the offset. Clicking on the offset O command, we press enter. We are trying to offset offset the entire object. Sorry. Click on offset. Offset command by 2 inches. Then we select the object to be offset. Then we select the next object, select the next one, then select the next one, and we can stop here. Then here we are going to have a single diagonal for a return diffuser. Then we draw the leading arrow by LE command. Press enter. And we can draw the leading, let's say from the center, of the object. To do that, we can just find the center by introducing the other diagonal and later delete it. So to get this, we'll use the LE command, draw the diffuser from the center. We're going to choose, so move it away from the object and there. Or we just duplicate this. The leading command is not on the center. Okay, so then we can from here we can change the direction by using mirror command. We use the mirror command. click on mirror command, press enter, and mirror command, and delete the original by clicking yes here. Then we can move this by clicking move command, enter, for so this is return diffuser. This is R. It should be return diffuser. So there's a mix up. And why the one that shows the arrow out is the supply diffuser. So we can replicate the number of arrows by using polar array, that is array AR enter, then you select polar, then the axis of rotation is A, and you choose just 4, press enter, and you close the array. So you can then delete, this is for the supply, and this is for the return. So the return should have just one arrow because of the supply. So this will be return diffuser, and this is supply diffuser. So this is supply diffuser. So you can change the color. So okay, so this is supply diffuser, this is the return diffuser. So that is that. So I mean, so we'll continue tutorial about the sizing of the air terminal device. The next thing is how to place the air terminal device, and that will come in our next tutorial.